Hey little painters, today we are going to be painting ice cream cones. I was out and I wanted to get an ice cream cone at the Dairy Queen, but it was so expensive that I decided I would go buy some ice cream and make my own at home. So we're going to paint our own. So here's my canvas. This one's covered in plastic. I'm just going to paint right on the plastic that it comes in. You're going to need a little bit of brownish, brown color for the cone. Sometimes cones are different colors. Oh, I've seen pink cones. So if you don't have brown, that's okay. And I'm going to do blue ice cream, and I'm going to do pink ice cream, and orange ice cream, and yellow ice cream. No white. You can have vanilla if you want. I don't like vanilla ice cream. So I'm doing different colors. We are going to be using probably just a round brush and then some sort of a medium kind of brush. And I'm going to start off with the brown, or whatever color you want your ice cream cone to be. And it's going to be one of those triangle cones. So I am going to make it down at the bottom here. Doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. You can just cover up what you don't like with the ice cream. Don't want to have a whole bunch of the cone. But it's going to stack all the way up. It's going to look really cool. I'm not painting the background, but you can do that after if you want. So there's the shape of my ice cream cone. So I'm just going to lightly paint that all in brown, really messy. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just go ahead and paint it up. There, so it looks kind of like a triangle, right? One of those longer cones. And we'll make it a little bit darker later underneath the ice cream. But for now, let's just leave it there. Clean off my brushes. I'm going to make some orange. Let's start with orange ice cream. So take a little bit of red over here. I don't want to mix it right in the yellow. Just a little bit of red. And wash my brush off because I don't want to put red in the yellow right now. And I'll bring some yellow over there. You don't need a lot of paint for this at all. Not at all. So I got a nice shade of orange. But I want that to be just a little bit lighter. So I'm going to take a little bit of white from the edge and bring it over and mix it up in there. So it's a nice light orange color. Love it. And we're going to give this a nice little scoop. So we're going to make a round. Make it round. Maybe it goes past that a little bit. This doesn't be perfect. You know when you're making your ice cream cones and it's not just the perfect round bit, hangs over the edge a little bit, just dab in there. Color that all in right up to the brown. We'll hang it over in a minute, but we don't want to drag brown up into this color. So try not to touch the brown. And then maybe there's a couple little chunky bits that hang over there, over that edge. And maybe a little bit hangs over that edge. Let's just stop right there. Okay? Wash your brush off. And we're going to go to the next color. We'll add some other colors to that in a minute. We're going to go right from there. We're going to go to yellow. Exact same thing that we did here. We're just going to keep piling these ice creams up. I don't know who's going to eat all of this ice cream. But it's going to be a very big ice cream cone. It's going to have 5 scoops on it. I like ice cream, but I bet you I can't eat all of this ice cream. So there you go. Just fill that in. And maybe got some more ice creams just over the edge because it's not going to be a perfect. Not going to be perfect. And then we have some that's going to come down here and over. There, can you see that? I'm going to show you how to fix that so it's even better afterwards. Now, what is blueberry? Blueberry? Is it blueberry? Would that be? Or bubblegum? Maybe bubblegum is the pink one. So I need to take some white. I've got way too much white here. I'm going to put it in the middle because I got blue. And I'm going to make light blue. Light blue colored ice cream. So the blueberry ice cream. Or maybe it's bubblegum. Sometimes bubblegum ice cream is blue. Or cotton candy is sometimes blue. I don't know. I'll let you decide. So I'm going to do the same thing. Give it another. We still have 2 more to go. We got pink, so pink and brown. So we can maybe make this a bigger scoop. big scoop of ice cream right over top of that yellow. Fill it all in. So fun. A little bit hang over the edge. If you mix your blue and it gets into that yellow, it's going to turn a little bit green. So try not to. Maybe it's dribbling down. Try not. I love it. Try not to touch your yellow because otherwise it's going to go green. All right. I've got one more color. Two more colors. Ooh, pink. Let's go pink. Some white. Some white in the middle and take a little bit of red so you get the right shade of pink. Oh, pretty. I like that one. The nice shade of pink there. Kind of looks like bubblegum, this one. Nice big scoop. Maybe this one goes past this one even. Wonder how much this ice cream cone would cost. Don't touch the blue. Maybe it goes a little bit higher. Doesn't have to be perfect, just kind of round. See how that doesn't even look round? It kind of looks like a cloud. The extra bits over the side. Extra bits over this side. Love it. Yummy. And my last color will be brown. So, don't want it to be super dark brown, so I'm going to take a little bit more white. Mix it in with the brown so it's like milk chocolatey. Mix that up. I don't want it to be really, really dark, but I do want it to be dark. I need to go get some ice cream. And my last scoop here. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a cherry on top of this when I'm done. A little bit of extra off the edge. I'm going to give these some different shades so it looks like the ice cream is all lumpy and bumpy and not super smooth or anything. That is delicious looking. Okay, so hope that that's dry down there. I'm going to go back to my orange color. I'm going to put a little bit more red in it just so it's a darker orange. If it goes too red, you're going to have to scoop up some more yellow. Clean your brush off. Clean my brush off before I went in the yellow because I need the yellow to be yellow. Take that. Okay, there I've got some nice dark orange there. And I'm going to make it a little bit darker right here on this side. Kind of round like a C, a backwards C shape. See this one? Like a backwards C, and we're on that side a little bit darker. Just so that it looks nice and round. See that little C mark there? Maybe it gets a little bit darker right there. Little bits, but mostly not. Mostly not. Take a little bit more white, stick it back in there. Go back to that first shade of orange that we had. Hopefully I can find that shade of orange. And I'm going to bring it down on top of the ice cream so it looks a bit like it's dripping. Which it won't because my brown is still wet. But I'm going to make it with the white so you can see. So it looks like it's hanging over the ice cream cone and dribbling a little bit. So we'll do it in white first. Okay, wipe my brush off. Wipe my brush off. Now, same with the yellow. I'm just going to leave that there for a minute and let it dry. This part here that we just did with white, let it dry. I'm going to go to the yellow and I'm going to take some darker yellow and I'm going to do the same thing. Make it a little darker here in a C shape. I'm going to go with some white too so I can lighten some parts up. But now my ice cream cone kind of looks lumpy and bumpy. If that doesn't work, I can take a little bit of white, if you can't see it, and I'll put some white in here. Make that nice light yellow. See? It's light yellow here. A little bit more light yellow there. Fun. So you can also do that with the orange too. If you want it to be lighter here, mix some white up into your orange and make that lighter. Maybe you have some light bits over there. Doesn't have to be perfect. Ice cream cone. Yummy, yummy. Okay, try making that orange again. That's what happens when you don't dry your canvas. We're going to pretend that that's orange going down that cone because mine's not wet, so it's not taking that color. Maybe I'll just get some more yellow. I'll make that orange because I want it to be orange. Okay. All right. There we go. Got some more yellow. We'll make that a better orange. There we go. Now we've got orange. It looks like it's dribbling down the cone. And it's going over the edge of the cone a little bit. Yum. Clean your brush off. Always clean your brush off. I'm going to take a little bit of white. Just touch it with the white. Tap, tap, tap. That looks delicious. It's going to look even cuter in a minute. Always wash your brush off between going in the colors so that you don't mix them up. So if I bring yellow up into this blue, when I make it lighter, it's going to be green. I don't want green. So I just took some straight white and I mix it around here because it's still wet. If it's not wet, you can use light blue. Make that a little bigger on that side so you can change it all the way around. You can keep changing the size of your ice cream cone. Maybe you just want to have some darker blue, then you just put some straight blue in there and mix that in. I know it's wiggling. Maybe some dark blue over there a little bit, not too much. Oh yeah, that's looking like ice cream. Now, wash brush off because I'm going into the pink. We're going to add some white to the pink, straight white. Take a big blob of it, move that in there. Make this all light here. Oh boy. Doesn't it just make you want to have an ice cream? Nice and round. Maybe it's dripping down. Oh man, it's dripping down into that ice cream. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, now for the brown, I'm going to wash my brush off and I'm going to take the straight dark brown. I'm not going to go lighter. I'm going to go darker over here. Around. Maybe some dark stuffs up over here a little bit. Oh, yummy. Okay, now that I got some nice dark stuff in there, wash my brush off. I'm going to take some straight white, and then I'm going to go, get some straight white, blob of it, and I'm going to move it in here and mix it all around. Sort of, remember to keep that shape that's like a C, backwards C. And mess it up a little bit, little messes here and there. You don't have to be perfect with this one because ice cream is always kind of lumpy and bumpy. But we definitely don't want it to be white. So put a little bit of brown in there. But it could be because that could be a whole different flavor. Maybe that one is Rocky Road. Grandparents know what Rocky Road is. So now that we've got that, we're going to put a little bit of straight black underneath the edge of this ice cream right here. So underneath that edge, that's going to give it like a little shadow. There we go. Like that. And wipe your brush off and then just sort of tap it a little bit. Just so that it looks like a shadow and not a line. Wipe your brush off again and just tap it really lightly. Wipe some more off your brush if you get too much brown or too much black. You can always add some more brown in here. Make your ice cream cone darker brown. It's really brown ice cream cone. It's one of those waffle cones. And you can even take your white and you can make like lines. If you go lines like this across, then wipe your brush off, get some more white, and then do your lines on a different angle like that. And look at that, it looks like a little waffle cone. That worked out good. All right, taking all of the paint off that round brush. I'm gonna make some little black cartoony swirls just so that it looks a little more fun. So start with your orange. Right where it's round, move that water out of the way. Right where it's round and round again, if we just do a quick little circle like that, and then maybe one just over this edge here, just so you can see it. That's all you need to do. You don't have to do the whole thing. Maybe just a little circle there. I think that's probably all you need on that one. And then we're going to do kind of the same on all of them. Little circle on this side, maybe a little whoop whoop on that one. Look, I'm going to go inside. I'm not going to even go on the outside of it. Watch, this is on the inside. Whoop, right there. See, it went right into the ice cream. And that's okay, because maybe there's a curve of ice cream there. And then one under there. As long as they're like kind of roundish, it makes it look fun and cartoony. So you can do that on all of them. Or you don't even have to do that part at all. It's up to you. But I like to kind of see where the ice cream is. But I didn't do all of it. Every once in a while I have to wipe my color off because it picks up all of that ice cream color and then the black doesn't work very well. Yummy! It's hard to tell on the brown one because the brown and blacks are really close to the same color. But that looks delicious. Especially like the brown one. So, you want to have a cherry on top? Let's do a cherry on top. Grab your straight red. I'm just going to put a round circle right there. Right on top of that. Oh, yummy days. Okay. So get it nice round. And it can be right on top, right into the chocolate ice cream, so it's part lays in the ice cream. I picked up some of the brown and it actually looks kind of cool, so I've got like a dark side to my cherry because it mixed up. As long as you do it with a little curvy side to it, and then the other side go in with some light stuff so it looks shiny. Yes. If you want to have whipped cream, easy breezy. All you do is wipe off your brush so you have no color on it. And you go straight into white, and then you can just like blob on some white. You can't see because I don't have a background. But if I had a background, you could see that this is sitting on whipped cream. My background was like blue or something. But right now, I think it looks like whipped cream. Don't you think it looks like whipped cream on there? Yummy. I'll let it come down a little bit. Delicious. That is your ice cream cone. Do you like it? I like it. Don't forget to sign your painting. And big people, subscribe to my channel, please. Tammy. There you go. There's a subscribe button somewhere down there, up there, over there. I don't know where it is. Look on your screen when you see subscribe. Maybe you got to scroll down. Subscribe if you like it. Keep getting all these videos. So fun. Thanks for stopping by.